than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Miles Mikolas. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That misses, and it's 2-0. That clips the corner. This one in the air right field, and it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Jake Meyers getting ready to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Now there's a bullet down the line. Foul ball. And foul ball.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Washington, D.C. just getting going here. Swing and a ball popped up. Garcia. And there's one away. Take a look at the lineup, and we check out the guy in the 7th spot, Joey Loperfido.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Jay at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Jay with a homer in his last game.
Ball.
Man at first, one away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. In the air, right field. Cruz on the move. He's got it. Out number 2.
Batting 4th, center fielder, number 26.
And now the center fielder, Joshua Person. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
That one missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The 2-1. And foul ball. Altuve off of first with 2 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Back here in Nationals Park, getting the nod on the mound, Hunter Brown. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. Brown was a workhorse the last time out, throwing a complete game.
I loved watching him throw that complete game, Boog. Just not that common anymore. Think about this. In the 21st century, only 2 pitchers have had a season with 10 complete games. In 1998 alone, 3 different pitchers did it. He showed some rare stamina.
Myers gets under it. And there's one down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, James Wood.
Well, he's up to a dozen. It's 12 straight games with the base knock, Boog. So fun to watch when he comes to the plate right now. A lot of loud contact coming off of his stick.
James Wood will hit next. The Stros could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt.
That's a strike.
Yeah, the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Walker takes it to the bag. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Luis Garcia.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's Luis Garcia.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Garcia with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in. Foul ball there. Struck him out looking. Scoreless after 1.
Whole lot of views for real. Just like a real for real. Gotta re-up the deal. We got the mass appeal. Whole lot of facts on facts on facts on facts on facts for real. Major League World
We move ahead to the top of the second now. Here's Yordan Alvarez at the dish. Top 5 in RBIs, and he's not slowing down, Singy. Basically part of the grounds crew the way he clears the bases.
Yeah, he's got that clutch gene, and apparently it comes with a very generous RBI bonus.
Tap foul at the plate. Michaelis getting his 20th start of the year. He joined the team as a free agent. More ribbies than some teams in this league. Unbelievable production.
Yeah, he doesn't snack. He feasts, especially with ducks on the pond.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ball 1 there. And that's outside, and that's ball 2. That one missed. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases. His 28th home run of the season. The Astros strike first. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. The throw comes in too late, and the speedy runner is on at first. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Joey Loperfido.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
There's a strike. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
One on, nobody out, a run in here at the top of the second. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. Gets to it on to first.
He made it safe.
And that was close.
Third baseman, Carlos Correa.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Carlos Correa now at the plate. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 now. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Here's the catcher to hit, Yainer Diaz.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get out of this.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And it's 1-1.
That's a check. Did he
tries
swing?
to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Two on, 1 out. Close, but called a ball. 3-1 now. That one ripped, but foul. Three and 2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Jose Altuve. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Walker at third. Loperfido at second. Diaz over at first with one away. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's two down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Myers stands in now, looks at that one inside. Fastball for a strike. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job of damage control right there. Yordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the inning, Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Brown was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Really
No.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, right fielder,
Dylan Cruz digs in now.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Ball 1.
And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2-1 now. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
And
Ball
it's filled
3.
up. Good plate
Ball
appearance
4. Take
there.
your bait.
Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Runner on at first with one gone. Next to hit for the Nats, Andres Chaparro.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10. Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
No.
Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
Grounder might be 2. Over to Altuve. To Walker, and that's 2. Offense held in check there. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Astros 1 and the Nationals 0. You're watching Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. That one's in there. That's strike 2.
That's a ball.
Gets under it and pops it up. Chaparro. And there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder, number 26.
Joshua Person up next for the Astros.
Well, fresh off a stellar game. Let's see if he can keep it going today, Boog. Hitless so far at the dish, but it's still early.
Pitch
Ball
misses, and it's 1-0. Person turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry.
Too low.
I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Way inside, and that hit him.
Up next for the Astros.
So a man at first. Now here is Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And there's a ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Late on that fastball. Fouled off. He was late. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Christian Walker getting ready to hit. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
2 on, 1 out.
Ball 2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Loperfido swings through it for strike one. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
No.
The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Cole Henry up and loosening in the pen. Gray getting cranked up as well. 2 on, 2 outs. That one lifted to left. Wood on his way in. And that is that. So they strand a pair. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Astros 1 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Replay, babe, you can come and get it. My team stay ready, we the best, don't forget it. Pick a side, no straddling the line. Check the scoreboard, man, the numbers don't lie. Nice try, K-Bite. I got baddies on my team, kiss, kiss, high five.
Hi.
On the ground to short. Nice grab. Fires to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Next to hit, Brady House. That one misses,
that's a ball.
And that's ball 1. In the air, right field. Myers on his way over, makes the grab.
Batting ninth, catcher Harry Ford.
1 out man at first, and it's the For the Nationals, Harry Ford.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Ball.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hassel at first, 1 gone. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a 1-2. Got him. That's out number 2.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
So the Nats lineup turns over. C.J. Abrams, the next to hit, flied to right his first time. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Hook one.
The 1-1. Foul ball there. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. Nationals lead 1. They're down 1-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Carlos Correa.
And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Yainer Diaz. Walked his first time. And another ball. Way upstairs. Ball 3. And ball 4. 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Miles Mikolas won't go any further tonight. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Cole
the
Henry
Nationals.
gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Ball outside. Ball
Tough
2.
spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's it's going to bring in some runs.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
Ball
Just
three.
missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Jake Meyers waiting to hit for Houston. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one for strike 1. And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So next up for Houston, Jake Meyers.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Ball.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That one almost got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
All loaded up. Donnie J up next for the Astros. He's one of the best players in the game.
Ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Bases loaded. One away. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 1-1. And that is out of play. Here's a 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's a big power threat. Joshua Person. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And that's in there at the knees. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. Astros leave them loaded, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Nationals Park, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
My crew is on top, nothing can stop us. and my homies rolling on the block. We saw some on the jocks. Drop top Benzo, sitting on Lorenzo's. European kick, looking real fresh, yo. Roll down the window. What's up, baby? My name's KB, and you can roll with me.
That
Ball
misses.
inside.
Ball one.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Hey.
That one in the dirt. Ball two. And
Ball.
downstairs.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Fastball for a strike. Here's a high chopper, and that's just foul. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Out to short, Jay. Throws to first in
Got him.
time.
That's an out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next, Luis Garcia. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Ball.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Right side. Gets to it with a slide. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, designated hitter, Daylen Lyle.
And now, Daylen Lyle. Fly to left his first time. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Nationals go quietly. They trail here 1-0.
Get your minds right, get your rhymes tight, cause you ain't spit fire. Not at all, so I gotta take a high. I ain't a no talent, haven't here today, gone tomorrow type dude.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Nationals,
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Andre Granillo.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ball.
Alvarez in his 8th season, 28 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Chases that one upstairs.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. In the air to left center. Wood settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman Christian Walker.
Next is the speedy first baseman Christian Walker.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
And a
Ball.
Slider misses down and away. Strike two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss at a slider in the dirt, slinging it to first in time.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
2 outs, base is empty. Joey Loperfido up next for the Astros. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Oh, no. He doesn't get the call. Ball one. Oh, look at the stop to first, and very nicely done for the out. Astros are down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. In Washington, D.C., we head to the bottom of the 5th. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris.
Ball, no.
One, two now.
No.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Next to hit for the Nats, Andres Chaparro. He hit into a double play his first time up. In there at the knees. 0-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Pitch in the dirt, and 1-1. There's the strike. On the ground right side. Walker over to second, to first. Double play. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. Robert Hassel III will hit next. Reached on an infield single his first time. Two down, nobody on.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
1-2 now. Stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Back here in Nationals Park. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you give me just a little bit of something we can work it with, but all you do is push me out.
At the plate, Carlos Correa.
Third baseman, Carlos Correa.
Activity in the Washington bullpen. Josiah Gray getting loose out there. Smith getting loose as well.
Inside.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Here's a 2-1. And there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So digging in, Yainer Diaz. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Astros, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Check swing went around. That is strike 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss. He knows his way around the bases, Chris. Nobody in the league has scored more runs this year. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Man at second. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Correa up to third on the wild pitch.
Nice job right there, recognizing the wild pitch and being able to move up to third because of it. Now they've got more options in terms of finding a way to bring him home.
The 3-1. And a foul ball. One away with a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Pitch gets away. Catcher has it, fires to first.
You're out.
And the base is now empty with a run scoring on a steal of home on a drop third strike. That was a crazy play.
Man, that was very close at first. I thought for a second he might beat it and reach on the strikeout, but that was a nice, strong throw to complete the out. That's a tough play when there's not much margin for error on the throw.
So next up for Houston, Jake Meyers. 0 for 3 in this one. He swings and fouls one off. That's outside.
Off the plate.
Ball one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Ball two.
Next
Ball
offering
three.
is in the dirt. Got him swinging. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. Astros lead it 2-0. You're watching Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Off the chain, off the hook. Go to work, baby, cook. Just be great, keep them shook. Make them watch, make them look. Let them know you the one. Still in light like a crook. Hottest under the sun. Make them watch, make them look.
You know, these Nationals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Throws to first in time.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Towards first, Walker steps on first for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, shortstop C.J. Abrams.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And that one upstairs, ball one.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing could put you right back in this ball game.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Hard hit left side. Fires over to first.
Got him. That's an out.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Smith. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Donnie J now at the plate.
Shortstop, number 12.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That one ripped. And foul ball. Swings through him for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Joshua Person up next for the Astros. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. The 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Not close with that one. Going to count 1-2.
That's a ball.
Good
Ball
eye
3.
right there. That's a good
That's a
at
ball.
bat right
Take your
there. He
bait.
was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he was. Exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. Person leads off first with 1 away. Runner on the go. On the ground to first. He steps on the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman Christian Walker.
And the batter now, Christian Walker.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
In there for strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's in for a strike, a slider.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. Way outside, straight to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Got him. That ends the frame. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Astros 2 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That's a laser base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knot that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
Garcia up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. And this one squirts away from the catcher. The throw into second. Tag save at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And ball
Ball
four,
four, first base.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And now Dalen Lyle. In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1. Just missed. The Nationals with the go-ahead run at the plate. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Missed with a changeup. Full count now.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
What a stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Up next for the Nationals, right fielder.
So up next, Dylan Cruz. A walk, and he's also single. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
2 on, 1 out.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Andres Chaparro in the on-deck circle for the Nats. 3-0 down. Fastball for a strike. That one in triple digits.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
On the ground. And that one handled. 1 at second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
That's the goal. I still win with my back against the rope.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Josiah Gray.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Now the left fielder, Joey Loperfido. 0 for 3. A fly out. Round out and a strikeout. Gray making his 30th appearance of the year. A former first-round pick back in 2018. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Hassel has a beat on it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman.
Here's Carlos Correa. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
High fly ball, right field. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, catcher Yainer Diaz.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. He's 0 for 1. Out to short. Abrams tosses the first, and that'll do it. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Colton Gordon getting ready to make his season debut. Andres Chaparro getting ready to hit.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on. Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Ball 1.
Grounds one to short. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Nationals, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Robert Hassell III, 1 for 2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Ball.
Gets him to chase after that one.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Nationals, third baseman,
Brady House digging in for the Nationals.
Ball 1. D-Ride.
Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Gray, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. And it's fouled away. Yeah, they talk about cutters as being lane changers because it's more of that side-to-side movement and very little of the downward tilt. The 0-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying, going, gone! He muscles that one out the opposite way. Homer number 25 of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
One down. So next up for Houston, Donnie J. And the 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Up
Ball
and
two.
in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there are 2 outs.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Joshua Person up next for the Astros.
Full-blown superstar last game, but today, not so much. He's still hitless in this one.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up. Chaparro under this one. And that is that. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now 3-0.
Now pitching for Houston.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Steven Okert.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Here's the catcher, Harry Ford.
Catcher, Harry Ford.
3 high.
That one at triple digits. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Loperfido takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Up next for the Nationals.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
D-Ride.
Swings through that one for strike 2. The Astros trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Person settles underneath it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder.
Last chance for the Nats in this one. Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. 1 for 3.
Ball, no.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Sliced hard, but foul. Okert is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.